I believe you think football should have a woman coaching because they have like a hell of a way to get you motivated and shit, don't they?
They do. They motivate you for sure.
Let's hear them motivate you. I want to hear this great motivational speech by this broad. Let's go.
You have to bear with me a little bit today. I don't have my full voice, but I got a lot of questions that I want you guys to ask yourself. I want to know how bad you want it. I want to know how much you can give for 60 minutes. I want to know that when your body is beat to shit and you're looking at yourself in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see somebody that was there for their teammates? Do you see somebody that was lit on the sideline? Do you see somebody that played violently but under control and under discipline? What do you see when you look in the mirror? Do you see someone that fought through the adversity of this game and came out on top? Do you see a champion? Yeah! Because when I look around this huddle, that's what I see. Yeah. We've already made a decision. We know who the we are. This is our destiny, but no one's gonna give it to us. We gotta go and take it. Everybody else that isn't us. Just us on three, just us on me. 1, 2, 3. Yes!
I'm ready to run through a brick wall, homie. The speech was good. The only reason why we joking and laughing is because her voice, she's a woman, so her voice is light. If you take those exact same words and you said it, JB, or I said it, or a man said it with bass in our voice, we're ready to run through a brick wall. The words wasn't bad. You're just laughing because, again, you don't appreciate women playing sports and doing things. You don't like women's basketball. You say they should lower the rim, put on lingerie. You don't like women playing football with other women because you just don't take it seriously. You don't think women should coach. You don't think women should do anything that's like physical, like or violent. MMA, boxing. You want women to cook, clean, benefit JB, do makeup and hair, and be quiet. That's what you want. Hey, it's a free country. You can do what you want and want what you want, but that's who you are, Jason. It's okay.
I call cap, not on you, Smitty. I'll get to your cap, but somebody goes, this is why we only have 455 likes, because it takes like this. So, I think you're a bitch for saying that, whoever that was, because I'm going to have a different take, ain't I? So does that not deserve the like? You fucking idiot. See, that's what fuck's wrong with you fucking idiots. You're in here watching the show, but you won't hit like because you don't know about the like. This is hour 3. So we haven't had one fucking take that you liked, you fucking liar, fuck. But anyway, that's why I hate some of you people, and I don't even hate people.
That's a bar right there, what you just said.
What?
That's why I hate some of you people, and I don't even hate people. Contrary to belief.
Yeah, oxymoron.
Two things to be true, homie.
They watch the whole show sitting there all day long with their fucking mom in the basement.
Eating pizza rolls.
Wait for hour 3 to say, this is why I haven't hit like.
But you've been watching the whole show, though.
Fucking idiots, man.
I don't watch shows for 3 hours I don't like.
Anyway, Smitty, you got to keep it real and keep it a buck, as y'all say. Youngsters.
Who's y'all?
Oh, youngsters. Youngsters on this one. Y'all, meaning youngsters, y'all are cringe. Meaning women. Y'all, Smitty, you got to keep it. You got to stop with the fake.
Listen, it's a women's league. I have no issue with women playing against women.
That's my
women
point.
Should be playing against men.
That's my point. We don't need women to play football. Seriously, let's have a real macro conversation. Let's have an adult conversation here.
Oh, let's do it.
Agree to disagree, whatever you want to do. Women don't need to play football. Period. They don't need to play flag football. They don't need to play tackle football. They don't need to play lingerie football. If you're going to play lingerie football, ladies, just strip. And I got you. That is what you should do. I'm not lying. I'm not trying to be funny, asshole. I'm not trying to be sexist. I'm being fucking real. We don't want to see you play football. Not real men. Real men don't want to watch you play football, ladies. I'm sorry. We just don't. It's the truth. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. We don't want to watch you play football. You don't belong in the position to play football. You don't belong in the profession. You don't belong playing football. You weren't built to play football. You don't look like you should play football. You look awkward. You look cringy. It looks stupid. It looks absolutely embarrassing. It looks forced. We want to see you look sexy, put makeup on, walk around with high heels, show your calves, tan. We want to see you tan. We want to see sexy nails. We want to see you go to the nail. I had a broad ask me yesterday, what color you like your broads? She used that word clowning me, fucking when she knows I use the word. What feet you or what paint you like on your broad's toes? I'm like, red, all time move. And she was like, oh, cool.
You what, homie?
And so, like, that's what I'm saying. Always red nails.
Why red, though?
Always. And I'm like, why do we force ourselves to play a sport that we don't belong in? Let's equate that to me and you, Smitty.
Oh, here you go.
We don't belong.
Here you go.
No, seriously, we don't belong doing MAC makeup.
Fuck. Here it goes.
No, I mean,
here it goes.
I'm being real though. We don't belong doing nails. We don't belong in certain areas of life, and women don't belong in certain areas of life. It's just a fact.
It's a sport though, homie, and it's all women's sport.
We don't need
Bailey, a few minutes ago or an hour ago, whatever, I said, or before the show, I can't remember when I said it. I said JB's low-key selfish. And here's another selfish take. If you notice his whole lead up, his whole build up right here, he says, we as men don't want to see you play football. He said, we as men, we want to see your calves. We want to see you in heels. We want to see your toes painted. We want to see you doing this. We. So you're saying women should only do things that benefits men.
And
that's literally if you know what you're saying, that's literally what you're saying.
Yeah, and men should do things that benefit women.
But everything we do ain't to benefit women. We do shit that pleases us too.
You know why? You see, you are why the world and the earth is spinning the other way now.
I'm the exact reason.
You and the people that think like you. Like, okay. I'm so glad that this Pope, the Pope that they hired, finally said it.
And he black?
He's white. Yesterday, he said it. He's from Chicago, by the way. American Pope. He said it yesterday. He said the only two people that should get married are a man and a woman. Finally, we got it back to the real fucking world issues. Where the last Pope was like, anybody can marry each other and it's fine. No, it's not. Smitty, a man should do things that benefit a woman, and a woman should do things that benefit a man. Men should do things to cater to women, and women should do things to cater to men. That's what makes a man and a woman different. That's why a man and a woman get together, have sexual intercourse, and have a baby, an offspring. That's why two boys getting together butt fucking can't have a kid. I don't know if you figured that out. Two pussies rubbing on each other can't have a fucking kid.
But you like that, though. You say you like that. You like that, though.
To watch.
All right, then. Scissor. You like that.
But let's be real. I throw dicks to dykes. That's a fine, perfect thing. You don't throw dick to dicks. What are we talking about here, homie? Like, why are we forcing you to go into a ring barefooted, beat the fuck out of each other, and then think you're cute and sexy coming home to me and laying in my bed, homie? We already been there down this road. We already talked about this movie.
You don't like dirty feet, homie?
I like dirty feet bitches. And I don't want you to beat your face up because you're my broad. I don't want to take you out to the club tomorrow and you got a fucking swollen eye and a fucking broken nose. Your nose is just fucking crooked, looking like fucking one of them. Oh, come on, homie. Like, let's be real. I don't want to see Darnell Smith at Macy's at MAC makeup counter asking me what fucking color I like. That just doesn't go. It doesn't happen. It doesn't need to happen. It doesn't need to be forced on us. Men should be men. Women should be women, homie. Guess what happens? When a man disrespects a woman, who do they go to? Their brother, their boyfriend, their husband for defense.
Mm-hmm. I'm with all that, homie. I'm with all that. But...
Hold on, homie. Huh? So when a man disrespects a man, who does the woman go to? Nobody. Because the man is already in defense. The man defends the woman. The woman don't defend the man ever.
What does all that got to do with these women playing in the women's football league? You said a lot of shit. But we talking about women's football league, women playing a game for fun.
Football wasn't designed for women. Period.
You say they can't play flag or nothing, though. It can't play flag.
Let me keep breaking it down.
Yeah, my shit.
What is a definition of a cheerleader? Cheering on for what? What do they cheer for?
For the football team.
For anything, right? They cheer
For the team.
For the team. Men aren't supposed to be cheerleaders. Ever. You're gay as fuck if you're a cheerleader. I'm just going to straight up tell you. If you're a man cheerleader and you think you're fucking cute, it's called gay. Men, you're gay. And it's okay to be gay. I have no issue with being gay. It's not my cup of tea. I have no issue with it.
It sounds like you got an issue with it, homie.
But you shouldn't be a cheerleader as a boy. Little boys shouldn't be cheerleaders. We shouldn't aspire to be a cheerleader when we're growing up as a little boy. A little boy is aspiring to be a football player, a basketball player, a baseball player. Little girls are aspiring to be cheerleaders, MAC makeup artists, or nail salon Asians.
Let me ask you this. So, but women can hoop though, and that's you cool with that?
Yes, women hoop. Women have a hoop league.
But why is that? But why is that cool? But they can't go outside and play flag football as friends?
Because women's never had a football league ever.
But it's not like I've been saying.
No. You're forcing it. See how you're forcing it right now.
Okay. So you're saying they can hoop because we decided as a country, whatever, to say, you know what, we're going to make an actual league for women to hoop. So we're okay with it because it's been that way. So when they make a women's football league, what's the difference? Like, because the only reason why you're against it is because we've never had an actual league for women. So for you can't put your brain to even like see them doing it.
Don't put words in my mouth.
You just said it, homie.
No, I didn't.
I said it.
No, I didn't. The reason women shouldn't play football is because football was invented as a gladiator sport. Women are not gladiators by nature. They weren't born to be soldiers and gladiators.
Women be in combat all the time out there. So what are you talking about? We've always had women in combat, homie.
Let me give you a history lesson.
Don't lie.
1892, women's basketball started, homie. 1892, women started playing fucking basketball. Dr. James Naismith himself. So started playing women's basketball leagues, started women's leagues. So if
women couldn't leave a fucking house in 1892, homie. I don't care what you just Googled real quick. Get on Wikipedia.
But they were playing women's basketball.
They couldn't leave the house, homie.
But they were playing women's basketball.
Shit, where? In their minds?
Can you tell me the date that women's football started?
Yes, I can.
No, you can't, because it still hasn't started.
2008 was the league when they started the lingerie league. 2008.
That's not fucking stop making up shit, homie. Lingerie league's not fucking football league.
They be hitting hard.
God damn, homie. You're just making shit. You're forcing square pegs into round holes for some reason.
Leave these women alone. That's my take. Leave women alone. Leave me McChesney alone. Leave these women football players alone. Leave the women alone.
I'm not leaving it alone. It's
you focus on men, homie. You focus on you focus on the white man.
The truth hurts, homie. You think it's an attack when it's actually defending women. See, you guys are so micro, you don't understand it. I'm a hater. I'm this. I'm sexist. I don't want to see a fucking woman get her head knocked off over the middle on a dig route. Who the fuck wants to see that, homie? Like, let's be real. Who the fuck wants to see a bitch running down, catching a fade ball, and getting fucking bamboozled out of bounds like Travis Hunter? Who the fuck wants to see that?
Other women wants to watch that.
Like, let's be real. You want to watch lingerie football because you have a fucking ass bouncing around with titties out and all men crowd, because that's basically a strip club, isn't it?
Two things can be true, homie. No, it's entertainment. It's entertainment.
Be a stripper then. And that's when the man turns into a cheerleader. I'm at the strip club throwing dollars. Why do we have to watch you play football and lingerie? That is an absolute disrespectful slap in the face to women. Lingerie football.
Anybody force them to do it, they want to do
it. You're basically being groomed and showing your body off for men to watch you play football as a mockery. It's a joke, homie. You're a joke. Women, sorry. The lingerie league women are taken as a complete joke. And if you don't think that's true, then at least go be a stripper. I got respect for you there. I'm the cheerleader now. You're the stripper. When I play football, you cheer for me. That's the pecking order of how life was designed. That's why the Pope said a man and a woman are the only two things that should be married. Finally, we're getting back to some civil conversation. Men and women have their lanes. Period. I don't need to see a woman change my oil. I don't need to see a man doing makeup. I'll even go further. I don't believe men should be nurses. I think it's gay. But women, nurturing. I'm coming to serve you, customer service. Nursing. Women do a great job. Unbelievable. That's what they should do. A man should be a doctor, not a nurse. But that's just me. Smitty's internet's out. I don't know. But all I know is this. Can I ask anybody in the chat? Can I ask everybody in the chat real quick? Who should suck dick? Because this will solve all your problems. This will answer all your questions. Who should suck dicks? Riddle me this. Who should suck dick? Man or woman? Nobody can answer that, huh? By the way, I just broke it down to where I just solved your problems. Just solved your women playing football problems. God damn, man. It's unfucking believable. It's unbelievable that we forced this shit. I can't believe you guys really force this shit. And everybody out there telling me to go look up the DC. DMV. Are you at the games? I want to see you at the women's football game. Send me a fucking picture of you at the women's football games. Fucking liar. You ain't going to go a goddamn fucking women's football game. And run it up. 1, 2, 3. Shut the fuck up. Non-resume having, no picture having fucking bitch. You're the problem with America. You fucking hide behind a fake profile picture like a fucking nobody you are with no resume, you fucking cowardly cunt. That's who you are. Run it up. 1, 2, 3, you fucking bitch. But anyway, this is a mockery right here. This is an absolute joke. Who wants to go watch this broad backpedal like this, look stiff as a porn dick, and sitting out here looking like a fucking retard with zero fucking hand-eye coordination? Absolutely, she should be doing makeup and fucking my nails. The woman's nails, I mean. Not backpedaling, turning, and running, dropping fucking every ball. Stop. Stop.
Doing your nails, homie.
We got to fix it. Great throw, too, by the way, by the fucking full-on dyke. This is a mockery, homie. Like, who's really fucking... Why? Like, come on, homie. There's not a real woman in this chat, by the way, Smitty, which is crazy. Why do they all agree with me? If I'm such a sexist, why do all the women agree with me, homie? I'm so
because
sexist.
You have created a cult-like following they will agree with everything you say. Men, women, children, and everything in between. You know why.
No,
Stop it.
Smitty, I didn't turn I didn't turn them. They came into this, they've already been this way for a long time before the JB show or Netflix or anything else, homie. They have their beliefs. I didn't change their beliefs, homie. They know where a woman's supposed to be versus a man. They know who's supposed to be playing
sports. My biggest thing is this, though, homie. Why do you care? That clip wasn't that ain't some big time league.
Because I want a woman to be a woman.
That ain't no big time league going on. Why you leave them alone?
What do you mean? No, that's the micro of you and
my
you,
overall
homie.
Take with you, Jason, is some things you let you wake up every day and go find 10 things that piss you off. You can't fix the world, homie. You can't fix everything.
It comes to me.
You can't fix everything, homie. You know why it comes to you? People send it to you because they know that you like to be angry. So they send you stuff like, oh, Jason's going to be mad at this. They send you stuff.
What the fuck is going on this show lately? 4th of July.
I'm blessed. I'm different.
Homie, I want a woman to be the mother of my child, not the father of her.
Nobody said that.
That's exactly because y'all don't think out like I am.
Are you cool with a woman like lifting weights and shit, like heavy weights and grinding?
No, not heavyweights. No. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is me, right?
Yeah.
I don't need a bitch with a six pack. I don't, homie. I don't need you with like all muscles. I don't need you define like a muscle bound bitch does not look good in a dress, by the way, contrary to belief.
I will send you a page of an Instagram of a fitness woman, and I guarantee you disagree.